Air New Zealand's shock announcement today that it's cancelling all flights between Kapiti Coast and Auckland. That airport, what is it, about 45 minutes, a bit more, north of Wellington, depending on traffic. It's left the Kapiti region reeling, really. Locals say the demand is there and they feel abandoned by the airline, which of course has a big state shareholding. Our reporter Katie Doyle travelled to the Kapiti Coast and spoke to residents.
Air New Zealand's decision to stop flights between Kapiti and Auckland has shocked Kapiti business and residents, who say they feel deserted by the part government-owned airline. Kapiti Coast Mayor K Gurunathan says he's disgusted he was only told of the suspension last night.
Air New Zealand is a national flag carrier. The branding of Air New Zealand is the branding of New Zealand. I can't see how they could treat a local community in this appalling manner. A private corporation would treat its stakeholders much better than this.
He says Air New Zealand's behaviour is particularly bizarre, given the airline attended an open day at Kapiti Airport last week. 1,000
people came streaming through to look, and the Air New Zealand plane Q300 was parked in the tarmac. People went through looking at all that, and the Air New Zealand was dishing out sausage sizzle, and then, a few days later they're telling us, hello, goodbye. What is this?
The Kapiti Chamber of Commerce co-chair Julianne Hope says she's been working with Air New Zealand since 2017 to ensure demand for the service didn't fall. She thought demand had kept up with supply during that time.
It just sounds like they've stretched themselves around the country. So we'd really hope that another service might pick up this region, and until those discussions happen, we're at a loss.
Ms Hope says the decision has left her shell-shocked, and Kapiti residents feel the same. Sharon Walker says she's gutted at the decision.
It's a great service to have here. I think for business, my husband's a business traveller and the times were never quite right for him to get up to Auckland. But, it's nice to know he's flying home here to Kapiti tonight after flying out of Wellington today. So it's nice to know on a Friday night he's not going to sit in traffic for a couple of hours trying to get home. He can get straight back to us.
Another resident said she felt Air New Zealand, which had been flying between Auckland and Kapiti since 2011, had misled the whole community.
To have an open day the other day and have everybody there, what were they doing with an open day, and then next week announce that they're pulling out?
Mayor K Gurunathan says Air New Zealand's shock move wasn't fair to the people who rely on its services.
I'm asking the Chief Executive of Air New Zealand to explain to me what's the game plan. If you're seeing the country as a major chessboard where you have jigsaws of what you got to do, that's fine, but treat us well. This is appalling.
Air New Zealand didn't respond to RNZ's request for comment, but said in a statement that it decided to end the service in order to prioritise other areas which have more growing customer demand. Only two other airlines, Air2 and Sounds Air, operate commercial flights on the route. The last Air New Zealand flight between Kapiti and Auckland is on the 3rd of April. For Checkpoint, I'm Katie Doyle.